So I'm recording. Muska, you're a journalist in Afghanistan. What's that been like over the past 20 years? How long have you been doing journalism?
You know, it's really hard to become a journalist in Afghan society. You must be struggle with lots of problem. You sacrifice a lot to become a journalist. I become a journalist from a journalist family. My father was a journalist. He worked for Afghanistan National TV 30 years. Then he supported me to become a journalist. And also my mom and my family support me to become a journalist. But uh, in this process, I faced a lot of problems, like people talk bad about me, like they give me bad comments. No one support me in my society. I'm a Pashtun. In Pashtun society, when a girl went to, it's very difficult that they let their daughters to go to school or go to university, and finally they get a job and doing job. But in this society, my family support me, and I'm doing this professional job in Afghanistan.
You're a professional journalist in Afghanistan, Moscow. But what's that been like over the last couple of weeks with the rise of the Taliban, with their return to power? Are you scared?
Honestly, yes, I scared a lot when I heard that Taliban took over the country. You know, it's about 8 days that I didn't go to my work. I didn't join my own work until this moment. When the Taliban took over the Kabul city where I'm living and where I worked, I was at my office. My colleague told me, "What are you doing? The Taliban entered to the city." I thought he is joking with me, and I didn't get it seriously. I continued my work. Then my two colleagues came to my office. They were very worried and they afraid, they scared, and in a very hurry, and told me, "Please go home. This office is not safe anymore." I told, "What happened?" They also told me that the Taliban took over the city. And at that moment, I received my mom call that she told me, "Please come home. The Taliban entered the city." I prepared myself to going home. Then I got my father call also, "Please come home soon." Then I left my office to the home. I saw lots of people. They were nervous. They were in hurry. Everyone want to reach home soon, and everyone was afraid and scared. Then finally, and after 2 hours or maybe 2.5 hours, I reached home because the traffic, because of the traffic, everyone in hurry. Then finally at the night, we all know about that the Taliban took over the country. In 2 or 3 days, my I was afraid. I didn't went to the office, but my colleagues, the family colleagues, they went to the national TV, but the Taliban don't let them to join their jobs, and they told them that, "Go sit at the home. We will announce that when you can come to your works and you can join your job." Until this moment, we are at our homes, and we didn't call from them that we join our jobs. And this is very scared and we are very worried about that, about our future. You know, we struggle, we struggle lots of things. We sacrifice to be a journalist and to be a helpful citizen for our country. But now we can't do anything for us, for our families, for our citizens, nothing.
Oh, okay. So right now you're not able to do your job and you don't know when you're going to resume your activities as a journalist in Afghanistan.
Yes. Until now, they didn't call us to come.
Mosca, you sound very young. What do you know or what do you remember about the previous time when the Taliban were in power, which was a regime of terror? What are your memories about that? What are the recollections of your family? What have you been told about the Taliban in power?
You know, on that time, I was 5 years old. I have a very least memory of that situation. That my mom, I remember my mom that she wore burqa. She wear burqa. She can't went to outside without a mahram. And if a female entered to the city without mahram, the Taliban beat them, and it was tough, and it was not a good regime at the past. But in that situation, that maybe the Taliban was changed, because the right now the Taliban is not that Taliban that they were in past 20 years. Maybe they are seeing loss of modern cities. They are steady. Or also, our government is not the past 20 years government, and our people is not the past 20 years people. They changes a lot. The changes come a lot. Like our government is like a very good, have a good system, and this system needs to be continued, and the Taliban needs the people to continue that.
Mosca, why do you think there is so much desperation? Why do you think that people are clinging on to planes that are in movement to leave Afghanistan? Where does that desperation come from?
You know, our people thought that the Taliban is like the past 20 years Taliban, or maybe they will punish the people from different ways, like women afraid of them, that women they don't let women to do work, they don't let women to do business, like everything that they want to do it. And also the means that doing different jobs that they're afraid that if when that Taliban entered to the Afghanistan, took over the Afghanistan, maybe they will in danger, maybe they will kill by Taliban. Lots of people are afraid of this people, and they all want to leave Afghanistan and other countries. And this is very Afghanistan also, that well-educated people leave the Afghanistan and going outside. This is a very big issue for Afghanistan. We don't want that well-educated people leave Afghanistan in this situation. We want to be there to help our country, to our people, and this is good, I think.
Do you have hope for the future? Do you decide to stay in Afghanistan, even though you don't have a a certain date in which you're going to be returning to your work, do you still have your hopes in being able to do journalism in Afghanistan?
I hope. I will not. I will never hopeless. I hope. I'm hopeful to continue my work as a journalist at the future. Maybe this situation is very tough for all of us, and maybe in near future the changes will come. The situation will not be like this that today we have, and I hope the changes come soon, and every woman join their jobs, their educations, and their businesses.
Mm-hmm. And just to round up the interview, what is a normal day, well, quote unquote normal day for you, in terms of all the security measures you have to take in order to do journalism, in order to get to your job, in order to do reporting?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Maybe
Okay.
the internet problem.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What is a normal day for you in terms of all the security measures, everything you have to do in order to get to your work safe, in order to do reporting?
The normal day for me, the day that I didn't heard about the our Afghans, that they are injured, or they are dead in different situations. Like I don't want to hear that my Afghan brother or sister injured or killed by someone in a war. This will be a normal day and a good day for me, that I don't hear about war in my country.
Mm-hmm. And that has not happened since you do reporting?
No, but I hope some days comes like this.
Moscow, thank you so much for this interview with us.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself.
I will. Thank you so much.
Can you stay online just 1 sec? Just 1 minute?
Yes.
Just 1 minute.
Okay.